Hi, and welcome to CeramicTileNearMe.com's YouTube channel, where we give the public access to contractor pricing on tile and wood flooring material. Just click the link in the description of this video to download our Daltile account price list for free. We're the only way the public can buy directly from Daltile. And please comment below to let us know which step-by-step instructional videos you would like to see next. Comment floors, backsplashes, showers, stone or tile fireplaces. Today's video will be a drain setting tutorial on converting a metal pipe to a 2-inch PVC ABS shower drain. On this particular job, we'll be converting a tub shower into a walk-in shower. The tub has already been removed by the owner. They just removed the first row of tile that set on the tub to reach the screws that fasten the tub to the studs. Next, they removed the panel on the front side of the tub to reach the plumbing. Once the plumbing was cut loose, they cut the tub in half with a Sawzall. This makes it easy to get it out of the spot it was in and out the door. The video starts with the tub fully removed and we're ready to start building our shower. Let's go take a look. And here we are. The tub has been fully removed. And first things first, let's go check on our drain. This house was built in 1957. These older homes usually have cast iron pipes. Here we have exposed is the 1.5-inch PVC fittings that connect to the tub. Let's go ahead and remove this and see what we got. And yes, it is a metal pipe. This is going to be a 2-inch cast iron PTrap. I'm going to have to pull it out of the main cast iron pipe. We need to go ahead and get all the dirt removed from around the PTrap and below it, so we have plenty of room to work. And here's the PTrap. You can see there on the left it's going into the main cast iron pipe. And we're going to go ahead and remove some of the dirt and get a better look. So you can see the PTrap going into the main pipe there. You can see the gasket. We need to pry this PTrap out of this main cast iron pipe. We're going to do it here with a 2x4. This thing was in really solid, so we needed something sturdy to get it out. Here's another look at the PTrap, and you can see the gasket there, right there on the end of the cast iron pipe. We need to pry it out with anything we can, pull it with pliers, just anything to get it out of that old cast iron pipe. Here's another shot of the PTrap. I brought the old gasket with me to Ace Hardware. I found another tight seal gasket. You can see there's for a 2-inch pipe. Make sure I have the right one. And we're going to go ahead and take our gasket. It's going to just slip right into the pipe like so. Let's go ahead and remove our label. You can see it's studded right there. Before we put our tight seal in, let's go ahead and get all the debris out we can. I just use my fingers here to get all the dirt out and mud and rust. So let's go ahead and put our tight seal in. It went in really easy. But those studs there on that tight seal really did their job. Man, that thing is solid. It's not coming back out. And here is our 2-inch PTrap. PVC PTrap. So we're going to put a 2-inch piece of PVC pipe into the tight seal gasket there. That's how we convert the metal pipe to PVC. And then the PTrap will run off the PVC. We want to loosen all these fittings so where we can spin them around and get everything right where we need it. So I went ahead and centered my fixtures on the bottom plate there, the 2x4. because you want your drain lining up with your fixtures, always. So again, I'm just getting an idea of how everything's going to work out. Where my drain's going to be. I looked out, I didn't have to chip away any concrete to center the fixtures. But if you have to, of course, you need to. And let's go ahead and get another good idea of where everything's going to line up. Trying to figure out how long that pipe PVC is going to be coming out of the tight seal. Let's go ahead and measure for that. And it looks like we have about 5.5, 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the pipe. I went ahead and beveled the edge there, the end of the pipe. That makes it a whole lot easier to get into that tight seal. Little trick of the trade. And that thing is tight. You don't have to worry about any leaks. Of course, you know, with drains, there is no pressure like with supply lines. But yeah, no worries here. That thing is solid. I'm going to use a hammer, knock it in a little bit more. Just trying to figure out if we need to knock that 2-inch pipe in the tight seal a little bit more. Just dry fitting everything before we glue it. And see where my drain's going to end up. Let's go ahead and knock that pipe in a little bit further in that tight seal. You can never do this too many times. Make sure you are really confident on how everything's going to work out, because, of course, when you use your glue, it sets up really quick. You don't have very long to move everything to get it right where you want it. Went ahead and put in the 2-inch pipe stubbed up there out of the slab to give me a better idea of how everything was lining up with our fixtures. All right. We can go ahead and glue our fixtures. Our fittings, I mean. We're going to use a primer and a glue. We'll go ahead and put our primer in first. Primer sets up really quick. We're going to put it around the pipe and in the fitting. Make sure the primer is dry before you put in your glue. Use our PVC glue, PVC around the pipe and in the fitting. And we want to make sure this 90 is pointing straight down. So we're going to use a torpedo level to look at the top. Make sure everything is good and plumb. Make sure that 90 is pointing perfectly straight down. You want to hold the fitting too as it's drying. Sometimes these fittings want to pop back out if you're not holding any pressure on them. And it looks like we're still looking good with our line there on the 2x4. And let's go ahead and glue our PTrap. Let's put on our glue. You want to make sure these fittings are fitting all the way together. You want to bottom out with them. Hold them into place as they dry. Get them right where you need them quickly. Everything's still looking good with the drain. All right, everything got a little bit of play there, but everything's pretty tight. That little bit of play will help us level in that drain after we put our dirt in. Everything's looking good with the fixtures. And now we need to figure out how far down we're going to cut that 2-inch PVC pipe that's stubbed up. So it looks like we have 1 inch there with the drain, with the pipe bottoms out. We're going to mark that on the outside of the drain. And make that mark a little bit better. So there's your 1 inch. So from right there is where the flange is going to sit on the slab. And we're going to measure from there to our mark, which is usually 1 3/4 inches. Now we're putting a level across the slab and marking the pipe. That's the top of the slab. And we're going to measure 1 3/4 inches we got on the drain down from that mark. And that's where we're going to cut our pipe. That's going to make our drain's flange sit 1/2 inch above the slab, right where we want it for our pre-flow pan. I'm going to cut this with a 4-inch angle grinder with a masonry blade. Cuts it really quick, as you can see here. Let's go ahead and get all that debris off. We want to dry fit everything again to make sure that everything's right where we want it. Everything's looking good. We have our 1/2 inch above the slab, and we're going to move everything a little bit. See the play we have? The dirt's going to fix that, and then the concrete will. There's our 1/2 inch. And now we're going to mix up our sackcrete to fill in our hole. I had already filled in the hole with the dirt and leveled the drain with the dirt, the pipe. And now we just need to add our concrete. Looks like I added a little bit too much water on this one. Dump out some water. I'm using a 1/2 inch DeWalt drill there, a mixer. And it looks like we still need to add some more. You want this stuff to where you can shape it just a little bit. Let's mix it up really good. So now here's the hole. I'd already filled in the dirt. I'd already leveled everything. And basically we just need to add our concrete. Make sure you fill it in everywhere. Get it all up underneath the bottom plate there and around the drain, all the way around the drain. The main thing here is you just want to leave the 1/2 inch between the flange and the sackcrete. I'm just using a 1/2 inch tile trowel just to move my concrete. This concrete is brittle on your hands, so you want to use a trowel as much as possible. Making sure everything's filled in solid. This doesn't have to be too pretty. Your pre-flow pan is going to cover all this. The main thing is making sure we have our 1/2 inch right there between the flange and the concrete. This isn't too bad on the hands if you're quick about it. You're working in the stuff all day long with the stuff on your hands, man. The alkaline and the concrete will start eating your hands up. And here's our 1/2 inch gap for our pre-flow pan. So that's the main thing here. And now we're ready for the pre-float. Thanks for watching our drain setting tutorial, and please comment below on what kind of tutorial you would like to see next. Comment floors, backsplashes, showers, tile or stone fireplaces. And remember to get contractor pricing on tile, wood, and all your setting materials. Just click the link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next